Welcome to Beat Up Builds. This is my V8 go-kart. And my name's Daniel. I'm making a video every day, and so Cleetus invites me to the Freedom Factory. Let's dive in and start working on this thing. So in the past few episodes, we've moved this axle from under the crank to back here to try and get better weight distribution. We added some supports yesterday to keep the axle from turning into a banana under all this weight. So today, we're gonna work on strengthening the frame up a little bit more. It's bendy in here. We've added a support here already, which has strengthened it up a lot. But I'm thinking what we can do is add a support under here, something like that. And I think that's gonna really make this S-bend strong. It's gonna help strengthen the frame up to this way a bunch. It seems like it's bending right in this area the most. So if we can strengthen that up, then I think this is gonna be a lot more successful. It's not gonna turn into a pretzel when we gas it, like some people are saying it will. And it's overall just gonna be better. So let's dive in, start cutting this, and make it fit. Here's a closer look at what we're working with. This is the S-bend right here. And then we're probably gonna run it back to that bearing mount right there. I think we're gonna just go to this one side. That way the axle can still drop out of all the bearing mounts. I don't think it's gonna be that much better to go across to the other one. I think it's just gonna be an inconvenience. So I think we're gonna go back to there. And then the nice thing about that is we can come up here probably about that far, which will be really nice. And the thing I'm thinking that hopefully will be easy is this tube fits over this one. So we could probably cut this one in half and cut it out, and it'll fit right over that. And then back here, I think we can just put a notch in it to slide into there and then weld around. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. This might be pretty easy then, which would be awesome. I'm gonna leave the bearing hanger that used to be there because we can potentially use that as a jack shaft in the future. So I'm just gonna leave it there for now, and we could always take it out down the road, but I think it might be helpful in the future. Let's get this out of the way. I think that's what we're gonna go for. It goes up under this one, tucks in nice. And then it's a little different back here. I was able to just catch the edge. I forgot that I welded this on the far edge of this. So I couldn't notch into the center because the center is in more. So I'm gonna touch the edge, and then I might put like some kind of gusset. You know, there might be future gussets with pipe here and some here. But I'm gonna just tack it in like that for now, or weld it in, and that'll be good enough. I can add the gussets later. I kind of want to get it in there and just set it down on the ground. I've got that fully welded in. I will add some supports here in the future, but for now that's fine. Let's hop over and do the same thing to the other side. Threw a couple strong beads on there just to set it in, show you guys. I'm gonna burn the rest of the thing in, and then this side will be complete-ish. This side is in,
So I'm pretty excited. I tightened the bearings on the other side already. I'm gonna tighten these up because the bolts are loose. And actually I came with nylocks and I didn't put those on because I didn't want to melt them. So I'm gonna throw those on, tighten that up. There's some set screws I'm gonna tighten up on the axle. And then I'm gonna put the wheels on. And I'm gonna set this thing down and we're gonna see how it sits on the ground, how much it flexes, and hopefully we made some improvements. So the new bearings came with 2 of these set screws in each bearing. I'm gonna tighten those. I don't know if they actually do a whole lot. I think it's more or less just to keep the axle from sliding out, but I'm gonna throw them in there anyway. It couldn't hurt. All right, we're ready to put the wheel on. We're gonna put that on with the keyway. It was a little loose, but I think that was because the nut wasn't tight. I think if we tighten this nut up, it'll push it against this bearing, and I think that's gonna help load the keyway up a little bit. So let's slide these on and set it down. So let's do a couple tests and try and figure out if we made this frame any stronger. I'm just gonna leave the seat off, I think. Hopefully I don't fall. But, whoa. I mean, that's pretty damn strong. At least with me bouncing on it, that's a lot better than it was. Now I'd like to roll it and see if it steers. I'm gonna back it all the way up. At least like this. I am surprised how well that rolls. So I'm going to back it up. I'm going to cut the wheel toward the heater. And we're going to see if this thing will turn at all. Now keep in mind I'm not sitting in it, but if it goes towards the heater, we've improved the steering considerably because it wouldn't steer at all before. Uh-oh. All right, that was the wheels straightening out. Hold on. It did steer a little. Let me grab a bungee or something. Didn't the Dukes of Hazzard do this once? I think they were keeping theirs straight though. All right, let's try it again. Hopefully the bungee will hold it in place. So if it goes towards the heater, then that means it's steering considerably better and it's gonna be awesome. Wish me luck. All right, that is a lot better. And keep in mind, I am not sitting in there, so it's also gonna be a lot better with me sitting in the middle here. Because my weight's going to be right in the middle of the cart, and it's going to help put some more weight on those front wheels. But that's pretty awesome. That means, one, I could probably roll this thing outside now to take thumbnails, which is great. We can get a better thumbnail. But I can also reposition it around the shop. So we could back it up, we could turn the wheel, and we can move it more in the middle here, which makes it a lot easier to do everything. We have a lot more room. Before I was stuck over here, which I had a little room, but if I can roll it into the middle and then roll it back, well, that's a heck of a lot better. The other cool thing is, once we get a brake working out, there's a little bit of slope in the garage. I could potentially get it going a little bit, hit the brake, and make sure it works just rolling. So that's cool too. I'm pretty excited though. It's working out so much better than it was before. Moving that axle back was a huge win. And that's all the time I have for tonight. I appreciate all you guys.
I'm really happy with the progress here. It's not bending anymore, and it's just a lot more solid. I feel like we haven't ruined the look of a go-kart. That's what I'm going for, is a V8 on an actual go-kart, not some big, huge thing that's not a go-kart anymore. It's go-kart sized, it's turning out great, and I'm really excited about that. Everybody that's coming back every single day, I appreciate you guys. You're the best. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, everything, showing your friends, whatever. You guys are the best. You're helping the channel grow, and you're helping this thing get done. So I appreciate that. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow because I make a video every single day until Cleetus invites you to the Freedom Factory.